Hello everyone, this is White Wolf, and we are going live, and we're going to be talking about will it into existence. How can you allow your will to be by your love, and allow your labor to be your love, and allowing your generation of energy to become an individuation of creation? Can you allow the energy to flow? Are you able to will everything that you want into existence? And before I get too far ahead of myself, can anybody let me know if the internet connection is good on the live feed? And let me know in the comments section. But I wanted to talk about willing it into existence and understanding that the I am is present within you. And because you are, that I am and you can be. So you allow yourself to be the will that is generating the empowerment, that is allowing the power to flow through all appearances and manifestations, and releasing the distortion of subject to object relationship by generating these different kinds of illusions that allow you to be what you are. They allow you to project what you are. They allow you to segment intent of what you are, and they allow you to flow miraculously with your energy. So it's actually just breaking the habit of being yourself, and breaking the habit of distortions, or giving your power away to distortions, or choosing different thoughts, choosing different emotions, because the alignment generates the manifestation. The alignment generates the good vibes, the good feelings, the progression of energy. So you allow yourself to be longevity because you're choosing to progress. You're understanding that staying the course is always the virtue. And it's allowing yourself that no matter what happens, you allow yourself to be unfazed. You don't allow yourself to give your power away to what doesn't allow you to be yourself, your true self, your higher self, the way that you want to intend and project and love and have unconditionality towards everything in your life, because you have to imbibe who you are, but you also have to understand that you're willing it into the existence that wants to recognize the observer observing itself, so that existence can just start germinating and culminating and encapsulating its own energy. So when you allow your willpower to be existence itself, you allow it to be the projection of the absolute reality. You allow the dream to become a reality. You allow yourself to be that source of creation because you're allowing it to flow. But you're also emitting the frequency. You're placing the puzzle pieces where they need to be. And you know that they're there. And you know by being present that you're not stuck in a memory. You're not stuck in the reminiscence of a memory. And you're not stuck in the past. And you're not trying to rush to the future. But you're directly in the present moment of that source of creation and that alignment that allows you to see yourself, and you allow yourself to mirror back, and you allow yourself to reverse reflections, because you're reversing them because it was reflecting something back to you. But once you get tired of that stale reality and you get tired of what is being reflected back to you, you tend to reverse the reflection, and then it turns into a parallel aspect. It turns into another parallel reality, and it turns into another way of generating the I am presence into that awareness. And then it turns into awareness, and it's not just the observer observing, but it turns into pure enlightened awareness. And then that awareness turns into the free will, that you have the willingness to be good, the willingness to stay grounded and to stay collected, and have this confidence that nothing can sway you from the path. Nothing can allow you to waver. And it's just knowing that you always have a choice. It's like I almost won $1,000 on a scratch off. I had the diamond symbol and it had $1,000 on it. And then I saw what was on the top, and it was one of the winning numbers. It had a diamond on it. But I didn't get the lucky symbol on the $2 card, and I almost won that $1,000. And then there was a moment of joy. I was ready. I was ready to go to Colombia with my girlfriend. I was ready to go and retrieve that $1,000. And then I go into the gas station, and guess what? It's not a winner because it wasn't the right symbol. But does that mean that I lost? No, it actually means because of the idea and the energy and the source of creation that was there and that was present with the winning aspect of me winning that $1,000. It was like my girlfriend said that my eyes were glowing, and she said that you were so excited. There was such a source of resonance flowing through you because of the fact of the manifestation of money was so beautiful in that moment, because you see that card and you scratched it, and then it was just a cosmic combustion of energy, and it was like I had hope. But that didn't mean because the ticket wasn't a winner, that means that I had my dreams dashed, and that I didn't feel like I had to win, but it was the energy that was behind the winning. It was the idea of it. It was the creation of it that's already in play. And then that it's stepping out in faith, because I did win some money back. I didn't necessarily win the $1,000 back, but I still won money back from that. So it's never a waste of time to step out in faith. It's never a waste of time to absolutely go for it, to roll the dice, to see where it lands. And it's never too late to be who you are. You're never too old. You're never too tall or short. It is not based in the physical, but it's based in the non-physical aspect of reality. So as you're willing it into existence, you're carrying that torch of that sacred flame. You're allowing others to be blessed by it, because you're sharing and you're allowing yourself to be the example. You're allowing yourself to set a new standard because of the very fact that you're willing everything into existence within your own reality. So you're the reason why there is everything. You're the reason why there is creation. You're the reason why there are reasons. There is a purpose. There is an existence here, because there is an absolute reality to be had here, because we've been so infinite in our nature. But we've been infinite, but we haven't been the twin heart. We haven't been the heart and the mind and the body made whole as one. So now that we are that, now that we are made of that source of creation, we can have true acceptance. We can have unbiased acceptance that we are here, we are now, we are eternal, and that we are forever. Now this means that you're in the absence of time, because there is no time. You're not based in time. You're not based in winning or losing. You're not based in your negative distortions anymore, because you allow yourself to know that you have the choice to choose free will. You have the choice to choose your emotions, to choose your thoughts, to choose the way that you go about your day-to-day process. And you have to completely ignore what doesn't allow you to will everything into existence. You have to completely disassociate yourself from that inner separation. So you allow yourself to disassociate from your own distortions. So it's like if you get a negative thought, or you get down this pattern that you've known that you've been on this pattern in this life progression for so long, and then you finally cut the cord of it. You finally stop doing it. Or you start saying some negative things about yourself that's not true, because it's out of self-pity, or you're very judgmental towards people, and you stop doing that. What you're doing is that you're allowing the will to be present, and you're allowing it to be present, and you're trying to create more of a positive, absolute existence. When you change every little thing about your reality, you're changing the way that you're prosperous, you're changing the way that you look, you're changing the way that you go about life, and you're also just changing the narrative. You're changing the theme. And you're also changing the distorted story that you've been following, the assumption of your old self. So you're breaking the habit of being yourself, and you're finally being the higher self, so that you can initiate a new aspect of who you are. So if you guys are coming into the feed, thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for coming into the feed. Also, you can book private sessions as well for 1 hour for $70 as well. Just contact me on TikTok or Facebook or wherever you find me. I'm White Wolf, and it's a pleasure to do this for you guys. I wanted to go live. I was really trying to tweak with the internet connection because I've been having problems with that. But it's just a deep sense to understand that you are the power that is being generated. You're the generation of energy, but you're also an individuated creation. That electromagnetic kinetic source energy field is always generating electricity. There's always a charge. There's always a different cause and a different effect. So every time that you step out into faith, there is a different cause, a different effect. Every time that you make a decision, there's a reason why you chose the choice. There's a reason why you went a certain direction. There's a reason why it took the amount of time to get to that certain point. There's always increments, there's always phases, and there's always waves of energy. So you're always tapping into different parallel aspects of yourself, but you're also tapping into different energetic aspects of yourself. And you're also just tapping into being a more intrinsic being of your intuitive nature. So you allow yourself to see that every little thing has spiritual significance. Everything has a spiritual origin. Everything happens for a divine reason. So things don't happen for no reason. Existence always exists because it has the willingness to exist, and it is always willing its existence to be present in the I am presence. So that's why there's an awakefulness going on. That's why it will generate a little bit of confusion, but ultimately you'll gain a greater understanding of who you are. It's using your wisdom to heal the non-understanding. So it's okay to have questions. You don't need all the answers. I don't believe I have all the answers. That's why I'm going live and channeling all the answers from my higher self, because I don't necessarily have all the answers. But I do have wisdom, I do have truth, I do have resonance, and I do have a journey that I've been on and experiences that I could never pay a dime to have. And it was beautiful, and I don't regret it for a second because of all the interesting experiences that I've had with spirit, with my girlfriend, and also just the prophetic visions. And I think it's just seeing the beauty in that, seeing the beauty of writing down in your journal in the morning, seeing the beauty of just having a cup of coffee and sitting down and just soaking in that divine essence. And also just having the aliveness and the excitement to go do something. That I want to go swimming today and I want to go to the beach. When I get done after work, I want to, work on my music or something like that. And I'm just making generalizations and examples, but it's just finding ways to always find a way to be blissful, to be grateful, to be joyous, and seeking the safety and the security of that. Because we all want to feel safe, we all want to feel secure, we all want to be happy, we all want to be carefree, and we don't want to have obstacles and problems. But we don't want to generate those obstacles and problems either. We don't want to carry on these life progressions, and we don't want to carry on this inauthentic truth. So what do? You break the habit and you ignore anything that tries to hinder your vibration. But you also, if you need to feel into that and then release it, but sometimes when that arises or when that old self wants to come jumping back into your life, it wants to jump back in, but you say, fuck you, no. You're like, no, go away. Just think of yourself as Doctor Strange, and you can just thrust that old version of yourself and generate an illusion, throw it in a portal or something. So we are magical like Doctor Strange. We don't think that we are, but we assume that we're not. That's what the crazy thing is that we have magical powers. We have psychic gifts. We have redemption every day that we wake up in the morning. It's a new day. Every day that we're going about this, we have a different angle, a different perspective, a different way, a different gateway, a different portal to initiate ourselves going through. So, but it's just being in your essence. And it's not trying to be like someone else, but it's just being you. Because you are and I am and you are. And that's what's beautiful about it. That's a beautiful philosophy to have, because that means that the world is changing. Because all it takes is a group of people to change the course of the world. So we don't allow ourselves to be afraid of what we are. Don't be afraid of who you are. Embrace who you are. Be the power of who you are, and then all the rest is just easy. But just know that a path is laid for you, and just know that staying the course is always non-negotiable. Staying the course is beautiful. If you stay the course, that means that you had faith. That means you stuck it out. That means you had the motivation that turned into the empowerment. That turned into you seeking more, learning more, progressing more, releasing more, and then receiving the undeniable blessing that is Source. And I think that at the end of the day, that's beautiful. So, if you guys want to take part in a little meditation, you can take part in the meditation, but also you can book private sessions as well. For $70 for an hour for psychic readings, healings, activation codes, downloads. And let me know if the feed is good on the live feed. And let's just do a meditation with each other, and we can just tap into Source, and we can also just offer our hearts to the universe. So just allow ourselves to just breathe and receive, and to take a big, big, deep breath. Exhale. And every time that you see that something is changing, that something is transforming, that something is being integrated, embrace it as a form of initiation. Embrace it as a form of progression. Embrace it as you are accepting the higher self within yourself, but also allowing yourself to give your life for the universe. When you are trying to find the willingness to exist, just know that there is an infinite number of reasons. You are infinitesimally blessed. That nothing can stop the progression, the power, the existential ecstasy that is waiting for us all, so that we can finally let go of these physical projections, but allow ourselves to embrace that non-physical, so we can allow the physical to be balanced with that. There is no winning or losing. There is no right or wrong. There is only positive and negative. And you have to use the discernment what it is that you want. Do I want more negative outcomes? Do I want more negative causes which generate negative effects? Or do I want more positive things to come into my life? Do I want to breathe life within my space? Do I want to accept the undeniable blessing? Because nothing can corrupt that. Nothing can change the steadiness of it, the steadiness of the flow of energy. The world will never stop. The world will never cease to exist. It will always exist as another counterpart of energy, as another state of being. Always just stay the course and never waver from your faith. Never change, never switch up. Just be as authentic and true and honest as you can. Because at the end of the day, that is going to keep you grounded and keep you secure and keep you remaining within the realm that you're supposed to be in. Everybody has a realm. Everybody has a state of being. Everybody has a kingdom that they're a part of and a hierarchy and archetypes. You just have to find out where you're supposed to be, whether you resonate with this message or not. And if you don't, take what resonates and what doesn't. But we all can't deny that we all have a unique realm that we're supposed to be in. So find that quantum model, find that non-physical essence, find that state of being that you want to be, and just be that twin heart and allow that mind-body-spirit complex to become one with the universe. Become the heart of the universe, in a sense. Nothing can cancel out the I am presence. Even when you try to restrict the flow, even when you try to go against it, even when you say something that's very inauthentic and untrue. Every time that you do that, it will always lead you back. No matter how many things you said to God, no matter if you were angry at him, no matter if you keep going on these life progressions, no matter if you keep going in this revolving door, Source always has enough grace to allow you to break the habit of being yourself. You always have assistance. You just have to be willing to accept that assistance. You got to ask, believe, and receive. You have to dream. You have to dream big. And sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes it's very hard to dream big. Sometimes we can set the expectation so high, how are we supposed to reach it? But can I tell you something? You are the Most High. That means that you just keep getting higher and higher and higher. You keep progressing. There is a movement about the energy without having to move at this moment. It's just letting go every day, knowing that every day is a new day. What can I subtract next? What can I create next? What can I explore next? What can I be next? What can I choose? Can I go upstream? Can I go downstream? Can I go left? Can I go right? Do I have enough authority to be bold? But believe in the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, and it will never fail you. Love, light, and wisdom will always be the light at the end of the tunnel. And all we have to do is walk through and to receive and accept and just be. And just belong. And so it is. So thank you guys for taking part of that meditation. I appreciate you guys being a part of this live. I hope the internet connection was good, and I appreciate you guys being a part of this live and things of that nature. So thank you so much. God bless and namaste. I appreciate you all for tuning into this live. And until next time, this is White Wolf signing off. So it is, and namaste. Book private sessions as well, 1 hour for $70. Book a private session whenever you want to. And thank you guys for being a part of this live feed and this meditation. Also, leave comments in the comment section if the internet connection was good. You can find YouTube channel, White Wolf, the Oracle of Divine Wisdom, Instagram, whitewolf4741, and also BitChute, White Wolf, the Oracle, 23_@. Thank you so much. And just be the I am and be who you are. And just know that I am because you are. So thank you so much. God bless. And namaste.